Hey y'all, it's me again. I'm going to be out here today in my temporary shop. I made a video about a month or so ago that I haven't posted up yet, just because I'm waiting on some editing software. I'm waiting to buy some editing software so I can actually edit it. I'm out here today in my temporary shop. And that video that I was talking about basically was of the desecration of my old shop. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to see if I can't organize this shop to where I can actually use it for woodworking. This is my blacksmithing shop, and I got to clean up this workbench here and this one to working order. And I mean, there are a few projects that I've already been doing out here. One of them is making those little brass pieces for the resonator, and so I just gotta clean up from that and clean up from a few other things. I've got a workshop that I'm teaching in March about building instruments out of junk out of your house. And so that's what all this oak is here about. I'm making little diddly bows. I gotta borrow somebody's shop for a little bit, somebody's actual woodworking shop, so I can rip a few things down. But a lot of the work that needs to be done for that I can do out here. I got this little frame here. It's one of those old treadle grinders that I'll use to put like a saw or something on. And then I've got all this I can use to work with for layout and sanding. But some of the things I'm going to be working with to do that is I just bought all these zither pins from Elderly Instruments out in Minnesota, I think. So I got all these. I'll be using these for the tuning pegs, and then I'll be using that oak over there for necks. And then I'm going to be using little soup cans for the actual resonating part of the instrument. So what I got to do today is actually clean this thing up. A friend of mine, Bob Henderson, basically is letting me pretty much have this thing. It's almost 200 years old, and it's old wheelwright's workbench, a German bench. So being 200 years old, it's got all this crud on it, and what I've been doing for the last couple months is actually cleaning up and removing all of that crud that was on here. So one of my projects today is sand this entire thing down on the top, and then start actually doing some layout work. I got some other projects though that I'm going to be working on after the diddly bow. I got this resonator, and I just sent an email to Jay Delfield in Bryson City about this. I've got this, it's a maple resonator, I think, with mahogany laminate on it. Not laminate, overlay. There we go. Mahogany overlay, and it's got this beautiful banding on the back. But I got it from a friend for free. She basically just gave it to me, and I haven't been able to find anything to do with it. It won't fit my banjo, and I've already been given a resonator that'll fix it, that'll fit my banjo. So I've been kind of trying to figure out what to do with it, and I thought, well, you know, might be able to just make a banjo out of an old banjo part. So I just sent an email to Mr. Delfield about it. That's what I'm working with. That's about 1 3/4 inch. Banding on both sides. On the back, mahogany overlay, maple on the inside. And I thought about taking a brass pan or something, trying to find a brass pan for this and putting it on the top and just tacking it on, or taking a piece of galvanized roofing tin and tacking it on. But Mr. Delfield, if you have any ideas about making a neck for this, your input would be greatly appreciated. And then I've got some fret wire out here for refretting a dulcimer that I'm going to be doing. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I am probably going to check back with you guys and show you guys what I have done. So y'all have a good one.